Greetings and welcome back, everyone, to From the Depths, where EnterElysium and myself are about to test out the HMS Hookshot. Captain Hook. Is that the fleet? That's fantastic. Friendly fleet. Captain Hook. Not Captain. Captain. Well, actually, it has got a T. That shouldn't be there. It should be Captain.
Yeah, like I didn't know. Like I was going to put an apostrophe in, but then I was like, file name, can I have an apostrophe? I don't know.
We should totally change it. So fleet name should be Captain Hook. There we go. Perfect. Yep. Right, we have got, hopefully, something we can actually hit. We have got a Vanguard retrofit and a Vanguard retrofit. Should be good enough. I think we're ready.
Cool.
Right, you
bring the noise.
In battle. And immediately turn on its AI. Combat. Begin moving.
Okay. Now so this thing's got like its harpoons ready, right?
It should do. We have got the roll thrusters in it. It doesn't seem to be trying to use them properly.
With my awesome lure.
This doesn't seem to be doing what it's meant to.
Do you want to take manual control?
No, actually. It's controlled by you anyway, so...
Oh.
Do your thing.
Full speed!
Okay. Full speed, straight down!
But why are we going down?
I don't know. But torpedoes have been launched. They are also going straight down. They should be turning. They kind of are. Yes, I think. There we go. They're kind of turning. They're looking for something to hit. Whether they will ever find it,
I have no idea where we are now. I need to unhook my camera from...
Yeah, I don't know where we are. Oh, there we are. I have no idea if our torpedoes are on the right track. Oh, yes, they are. They are. Aha. Even though we're firing them backwards, effectively. I don't know where the enemies are. Oh, glorious. Go forth. Harpoon torpedoes.
Oh, oh, oh.
We're about to connect.
Hey, oh, it just ran out of cable.
That is so ridiculously frustrating. Oh, no, we got some.
Have we?
Yep.
Oh, look, I can't see it.
The Vanguard retrofit is being pulled down into the depths.
Yeah, I can't see it on my screen. I can see...
Ah!
Oh, what?
What the dickens just happened?
What did we get? Did it hit the... It must have hit the ammo supply.
What?
Yeah, oh,
that would have ruined us. Yeah. That ammo supply is right on the outside. It is not heavily defended.
Okay, do you want to bring it back to where we built it and we'll sort this issue.
We'll be
What?
We're being blockaded. We've got 0%.
Oh, because we repaired it. Oh, for God's sake.
Yes. Okay, well, there's no... I know what we can do. Ha ha! Ha ha ha! That's right. Come on in. Can I bring you in? Yes, I can. The Atlantis shall join us for this battle.
Oh, God. All the way from there.
I think it can reach. I'm not sure.
Probably could.
Come on then, Atlantis. Let's see what you can do. I'm going to watch this on the map because there's literally no way I'm going to be able to see anything. It's launched something. It's launching its cruise missiles.
Ooh. Oh.
How very interesting.
And they're actually...
And it's
they're
launching
flying in the right direction.
Yeah, it's launching its cannon too. Oh, it's glorious.
Okay, I'm going to head to the surface and watch it from IRL.
Cannon shells are doing amazingly well. They're almost there. Oh my lord, that cannon is so powerful. Cannon shells are not very accurate at that range, of course, but you don't really need accuracy when you can fire your shells that fast. Wow, the shells, considering how far it's firing, they're actually quite accurate, actually.
Oh, I can see cruise missiles coming in. I think you just got a hit.
I've got 4 so far.
Really? Wow. Okay, here we go.
5. Where are the
cruise missiles are falling.
Oh, just out of range too.
They're about 200 foot out of range.
Oh wow, the cannon has already killed one.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, the hook shot, not a real success, I guess, but the Atlantis, very success. It's killing something from an entire map tile away.
Yeah, that's...
Let me just confirm that again. An entire map tile away.
Yeah, that's pretty far. Oh, God. Oh, yep, the other one's gone. 2 damage.
That's fantastic.
Wow.
That cannon is a thing of beauty and terror. I'll zoom right
Pulverizing
down.
the remains now.
Well done,
Yeah.
Atlantis. Perfect. And
Oh God,
I
there's a lot
managed
of
to
ordnance around me.
I managed to zoom in just in time to hear the last chunk of the cannon as it was resting.
Oh.
Well, that worked. Not quite as well as I hoped. Have I caught you with your camera around your ankles?
Something like that.
There you go. Okay, the hookshot's first combat test. Fail. I mean, the torpedoes worked, but the hookshot itself, no.
It has issues.
Where's the hookshot going?
To the bomber.
I was going to send it back to the Atlantis so it could heal up, so it could have its full
yeah.
speed first. But I suppose it doesn't really matter too much. We can let it hobble its way back to the
Okay.
back to the bomber. We can go and check out the bomber now.
Oh yeah.
Okay,
Trying to select the bomber. There we go.
I'm here. I am waiting for the bomber to be spawning.
Oh, I've got to spawn the pylon, the structure first, otherwise it will just fall.
Ah, yes, of course. We have got an awful lot of metal, I just want to point out. We've got 8 million metal.
Yeah. Oh God!
Well done.
I jump back in. It's fine.
Okay. I also have jumped back in. Right, let's have a look at this bomber. Oh, it looks good. Ammo in the wings. Interesting placement.
Means that the enemies target it and they blow a wing off.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Destroy everything.
Oh, I like your use of these large thrusters on top of the custom jet engine. Oh, very nice. Very nice use of space. Very nice use of space.
Oh yeah.
Ammo processors everywhere. Okay.
This might not be enough ammo processors. I'm just putting it out there.
Why would it not be enough?
You haven't seen how many like weapons I'm planning on putting on this thing, have you?
That is true.
There's gonna be a lot of weapons.
So how have you built the engine on this? Just a long row of cylinders?
Pretty much, yeah. It's just a line of crankshaft in the floor and the row of cylinders on top. I mean, it's very space saving. It's not the most efficient by any means. I could, you know, put more things at the bottom. I could put more cylinders, etc., and open up the hull. But that looks bad because they actually don't have like a face on the bottom of the cylinders.
No, that makes sense.
And it makes it incredibly vulnerable.
Right, so you got balloon deploys at the front to pull us up, I assume.
Yeah, so if we get in the water.
Then a thruster pointing straight down to help get the nose out of the water. I see.
Yeah, these 3 thrusters are basically because this thing gets to its target by turning and rolling and then pulling its nose forwards.
Right, I see. Yeah,
that's why it's got so many, because it needs the nose forwards. That's its main, how slow it's going to be to turn.
Right, so where do you want this anti-missile missile system?
Okay, so if you come to the back and you see the one turbo, which is just sticking out.
At the back?
Yeah, because the only way it's going to get shot, really, is by chase missiles.
Oh, the one turbo that's... Yeah, okay. Yeah, I see it.
So effectively, there, and then, you know, a bit to the side or whatever, fire however many rear-firing anti-missile missiles, and have a detector back there as well.
Okay.
And you've got, you know, a fairly large space to work with. It's a 3 by, I mean, up to 7, really. Because that's all shielded from the front anyway, so that can be as bumpy as it wants on the back.
So, could you actually mark this out with just a couple of blocks, just so I'm sure where I'm going to be building?
Wood block, wood block. Boop, 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 boop.
I really do like the look of this. I'm really quite charmed by it, actually. And how far back do you want it to go? I guess it doesn't matter too much.
As far back as you really need to go. Don't go crazy far back, otherwise I have to rebuild the wings to make it...
Yeah.
Although, to be fair, if you get crazy far back, I'll just make the engine longer and better.
Yeah.
Like, not a massive issue.
Okay, well, that's reasonable.
I mean, you can clip this off if needs be.
That would actually be useful to me.
We drop like 30 pounds, so that's plenty easy enough to do.
Okay, well, I'll get to work then.
Okay.
Right, so let's have a look.
I'm gonna add the cockpit or the weapons. The cockpit or the weapons. The cockpit or the weapons. I'm gonna add the cockpit.
You go ahead and add whatever you want.
Oh yeah. Oh, don't
Right.
tempt me,
Do
Fredo.
we...
Don't tempt me.
Do you want flares on this as well?
Yeah, we all need
Okay.
flares. I always get like a bit like dubious about to put flares. I think they need to be like firing out to the side to get the best because it means the missile when it
Yeah,
retargets is
because
on a straight line.
if we're firing it straight back, it's going to be an issue. The only issue with the big problem with firing the flares to the side, I suppose I could, but it's going to cross the path of the engine. I could fire the missile straight down, though. That is also an option.
Well, anti-missile missiles.
No, the flares, sorry.
Flares. Yeah, flares firing straight down works, but the problem is because the missile comes from basically normally below you upwards, it'll go through the flare and still be in a vague line towards us.
Okay.
I could rip a small hole in the wing and have flares firing out between the two, like the up-down roll thruster.
Yeah, the issue I've got is how am I going to get the missile control out to the flare to trigger it? Or we could just build flares on the wings.
Build flare on the wings is what I
Okay,
was thinking. Like directly in between the two thrusters and have a control console that says if enemies around fire. Because I never see the ones that go if you detect a missile.
Yeah.
They rely on missile detectors, and we're not going to have any forward-facing missile detectors because they massively increase drag.
Yes, enormously so.
Enormously, yeah. So it'll have to be just if there's enemies around, deploy.
This is going to be
At the back,
an
you're okay.
awkward one. Oh, actually, no, I've got it. I can fit all of the things that I want in this. It'll be fine. It's going to be a tight build, but I can do it.
Well, it's a bomber. It's going to be a tight build.
Yeah, that's true. That's a very good point. Right, I don't need to worry too much. I will put a staggered... Actually, I'll take... Yeah, this will work. We're not going to need a friend or foe, but that's fine. We will have this set to stagger the missiles a little bit to a 3-second delay. Now, the way I'm going to control this missile is by...
3-second delay?
Sorry, point 3, sorry. Yeah.
I was like, 3-second delay is a long time.
The way we're going to control this missile is... I think this is going to be an elegant solution. I'm going to have the AI controller at the back. The weapon controller right beneath it. If I can find something to anchor it to, that'll do. Right there. So that's the weapon controller. I'm going to have an AI. Back to full. We want an AI mainframe. Literally, more or less pointing straight in. So this should now be connected to the mainframe. It's controlling one weapon. Are you looking at the back right now?
I will in a second. Coming. Hello.
Then what we use... Is there any other AI nearby at the moment?
Not at the rear.
Okay.
There's only one AI currently on the entire ship.
Ooh, wait, this may be... Okay, then that's fine. So there's one... There is one on the ship, but not currently where we're at, yeah?
Yeah.
Okay, that's fine. It's going to not look... It's going to hurt my brain if I don't make it look symmetrical. That'll do. It's going to not be the most ideal solution per se, but... Actually, I can build back indefinitely, can't I? More or less.
Yeah. I mean, not crazy far, but yeah. I mean,
Okay, well, the AI is going to be at the back, okay? So this is potentially a risk. In fact, I can put the control blocks, because it will aim for these. The AI is going to be a high threat target. On the plus side, it does allow me to add an extra missile at the back. Now, do we want... Yeah, I think we do want ones going up. How much ammo has this thing got? Can it afford gigantic amounts of anti-missile missiles?
probably. It's got fairly fast regeneration because of the things, but not crazy amounts because...
Okay, well, one thing I'm going to do
amounts.
is I am going to launch flares behind. Okay, I'm just going to launch them straight out behind so that if there is something following us, it'll now be following something that isn't there anymore.
Okay, cool.
That makes sense?
Yeah.
Shouldn't be too hard. And I do need to put the mirror line back there. Right, okay, so the AI is here. Controlling a local weapon controller. You know what? Just no limits. Fire it whenever, as often as possible. And then I'm going to have two control blocks. The first one is hostile missile closer than input meters. We're going to set it to 800 meters.
Ooh, probably more than that. The thing is, they have a weird delay on them.
What?
I find, and they'll be chasing us. I guess.
I'll be honest. This is what I've got set up on the temple ship, and it never fails.
Okay, if it never fails, go for it.
Even with 5 Sobex launching missiles continuously at the temple ship, it can't overwhelm it. Mind you, the temple ship does launch like a bajillion anti-missile missiles, so that isn't that surprising. And then the other one is every input seconds. We'll set this to every 2 seconds. I want it to shut down the nearest AI. Turn it off. And I only want it to have a range of 2. There we go. So that will shut off the AI right next to us. This one, when it discovers that there's a missile within 800 meters, turn on the AI. At this point, the AI will immediately start firing as fast as it can because it said there's no limit. So if there's an enemy anywhere where there are AIs, then that will happen. In fact, I'll actually increase the delay to turning it off to 5 seconds. There we go. So the way this will work, the 6 rear-facing missile launchers will have an ejector add-on. Just one. And just because I can, I will do this. There we go. And these are literally just going to launch a flare. That's all they're going to do. How hot are these engines, by the way?
I haven't had a chance to test them. Hot.
Okay, that's a bit of an annoyance then.
To be fair, though,
just going to have a single tile flare, but if it's hot, then I'm going to need
it might need to be 2 tile.
Yeah.
2 tile should be fine, though.
Missile block, regular color at this point.
I'm going to try a glass cockpit, just because it might look fun.
Okay. There we go. Now you can add on extra protection back here if you want to for the AI, but I don't think it's really going to make that much of a difference, honestly.
No.
Where's the flare? Sticky flares all day long. There we go. Right, so those are the immediate flares that it'll launch behind itself as it's moving. So if it's coming up from below, it's going to veer off to try and hit a flare that is now quite far behind where this thing was. Next up, we want... I think we want them to be 4. I'll just double check. We're going to want very, very good capability to turn. A variable speed thruster. A single fuel tank. Now, I forget how fast I want this thruster to turn. I do forget that, unfortunately. We also want a... Where are we? Sticky flare. No, I want the missile interceptor.
When vehicle speed is
Yes.
greater than
Yes.
25 with a delay of 5, spin block within range of 5, rotate to 0. If vehicle speed is less than...
Be honest with you, I am completely just guessing about the speed of this thruster at this point. It has been long enough since I built the temple ship that I can't remember how I built its anti-missile missile system. So that may be slightly
probably
wrong.
fine.
Now, I'm not going to have any missiles pointing straight down because I would need 4 long missiles, and that's going to increase drag, won't it? Quite a lot.
Yes.
Would also
Quite
look
a lot.
ugly. Quite a lot.
If you put it on a spin block, it won't.
Don't silly things like that. It's not going to happen. You know it's not going to happen. Oh, that is beautiful. That is so beautiful.
What, the cockpit?
Yeah. Love it. What I will do, though, is I will have just some extra flares. So it's just basically going to be constantly deploying flares right below it. I know you said that it won't really matter if it does that. But, you know, it's
I mean,
not
it
gonna
will
hurt.
matter. It won't make a massive difference, but it will work.
Yeah.
And because of how you've designed that rear, I can bring the wings back slightly in fun ways.
Mm-hmm.
So if I go
Now,
blocks,
right at the back, what we're going to want to do is build some things out and then have a missile detector at the back. So,
what you want to do? What you want to do when they come for you?
run.
That would be, yeah, that would work.
It's going to be my advice. Just run. Don't stop. Don't think about it. Just keep going. Save yourself. As long as you survive, then everything I've done isn't in vain.
Nope, that makes complete sense.
Now it's not going to have great detection for things to the side, but you know it'll do what it needs to do.
None of this women and children first malarkey.
No, Elysium, you're the only one that matters to me.
Oh.
There we go.
Ooh, now because you've gone back, I can make the engines bigger.
Yes, I was assuming that you were going to do that.
Ooh. And this will make a difference because this will make us a lot faster.
Right, I'm going to try and help. Like, let me know if this helps at all. I'm adding some slopes to the back.
Mm.
Well, actually, no, it probably won't help that much.
No, we could have almost a flat back and it won't matter.
Okay.
It's the way the system works.
Okay, yeah, we're going to take those away then. Oh well, there we go. That's the anti-missile missile system for you. Hopefully it does what it needs to do.
Nice. However, do you need this side like missile block between the two launch pads? I don't believe you do.
Which one?
Oh, you do. You do for the bottom firing flares.
Yes.
Okay, that's fine. That's fine. It just means a slightly less powerful engine, but only minorly. We're talking very minor amounts of power. This is actually going to be crazy powerful. This engine is completely overspec'd, which is the way I like it.
Right. The AI is turning on and off as required. And the anti-missile missile system should do exactly what it needs to do. I'm not going to put ejectors on the bottom. I'm going to assume that they're going to just be fine without. That could be a dumb assumption. I'm not sure. In fact, I will put one there, though, just because I can, basically. What?
The power of this engine is going to be insane.
Yes, it will. Also, it's going to drink and fuel. Like, well, I've always found that a rather dumb saying. Oh, yeah, it drinks like a fish. Really?
Fish?
Fish don't drink. I don't think they do. I don't think they drink the salt water around them, as it happens. I think since they're kind of submersed in water at all times, they probably can just subsist off osmosis or the water in their food.
Yeah, that's a very good point.
I will be honest, I don't know the water density of the flesh of fish when they're alive. It could be lower.
You do it when they're dead?
No. Good point. I don't know either case, but, you know, if there is a difference, I imagine there should be. But, yeah, I don't actually know if a fish would be able to strip water out of its environment or whether the water internal to it would be stripped out like it is with us when we're in the bath, and that's why our fingers go pruny.
That's an excellent point. I think that we should do some research into that.
Indeed. Dabblings for science. Go forth and find out the water density of a fish. Doesn't matter which fish. I'm not specific about this. Shark, perhaps. That would be pretty cool. What is the water density of a shark?
Which type of shark, though?
Sand shark.
Oh, ooh, good choice.
I want to know how much water density there is in sand shark flesh. Could it osmose water? Does it need to drink? This is important information right now.
The verb, to osmose.
Fair point. I have no idea.
Oh, however, things are looking awesome.
They are looking awesome. I agree.
Can you shape the back to meet this? I know, I've just asked you to shape, and
that's fine. That's fine. I'm okay with this. I'm gonna do it badly, just to spite you, but I'm okay.
Oh dear.
I'm gonna do it in different colours. Haha! Take that. So do you get, you scoundrel?
Oh dear. I regret my life. I regret everything.
Don't regret your life. That's really sad. Right, we want some. And also, I'm going to turn off that colour. I don't want to ruin your design. It's actually quite beautiful.
In its own special way.
No, it's actually genuinely quite beautiful. This is a lovely, lovely design. This works as well as it looks. My goodness. We're going to need a single corner for that top bit. I'm not sure what we're going to do for the bottom bit, though.
It'll look pretty. I'm
Oh,
sure.
I know what we can do. We'll use a square. I don't use these too often, but every now and then there's a cause to use one. You know what? Go in the right place, you scoundrel. There we go.
Scallywag.
Perfect. Perfect. Okay, so is this ready for a test run?
It doesn't have any weapons.
How useless! All of this ammo.
Well...
You can stick a really big radar dish on the bottom and just use it as a spy plane.
A very fast pipeline. Just go for the entire map and get everyone kiting you.
Bring all of the firepower back to the Atlantis. We'll win this war in one battle.
This is true. Okay. You can do something that I was planning on doing, but it's really, really simple. So you should be able to do it. Oh. At the back here where there are these the engine starts to taper backwards.
No, I'm too dumb.
Okay. Well, where the engine taper backwards, there is a little gap, and I was thinking of putting a spin block in,
right,
where you've just covered it up.
Oh, okay.
Basically, a spin block in here on both sides,
yeah,
and then light block into the middle where the injectors are.
Yeah.
And then on top of that, putting effectively a tail fin, and then using a automated control block next to it to turn it to maybe 30 degrees or something, so it's not a right angle with the plane. And that would make it look pretty badass.
No. I think that is a job for you.
Okay. Why is that a job for me?
Because I don't want to do it. Basically, is how that works.
Wow. Well, I was going to put in weapons while you did that.
Yeah, that's fine. You can do both. This is your bomber.
Okay.
I think it looks awesome, though. But I think perhaps you can put the tail fins in between this episode and the next, and then we'll both work on the weapons together. I think that is the best division of labor.
Sure. Should we go shoot something before the end of the episode?
Yeah, all right then. What do you want to shoot?
Let's just destroy one of the blocks of Deepwater Guard and make them more endangered.
All right then. Where is the Leviathan? I could probably get the Leviathan up to that 40 block fairly quick.
Okay.
Okay. Go Leviathan. Move up there faster. You got to get there first.
Leviathan.
The one that's moving quickly towards that block.
You say quickly. It's not.
It's moving as fast as the Nautilus can move.
The ship is actually called Nautilus.
No, it's not. It's called Leviathan on my screen. I am
Fleet Levy name Nautilus.
Everyone can see it on my screen. It says big F at the front. Show flagship Leviathan. You said it's just turned to Nautilus in front of me just then.
Oh, okay.
I think you're overriding my names, you scoundrel.
No, I would never do anything like that.
I think I've spelled Leviathan.
Oh, it says Leviathan for me now.
I just changed it. Oh my lord. Okay, well, I think the Leviathan is going to get there a little bit faster now. It's only moving at 10 meters a second though. Oh, it's because it hasn't loaded in yet. It's never tested its maximum speed. Oh, bless.
Intensify forward firepower. We both had the same thought.
Let's grab all of those areas. No, go this way. That way.
Oh, that one as well.
Yes, may as well. There's no one there, so it's an instant capture.
Yeah, it is.
Right, Leviathan is on its way.
From misery to happiness today. We've got 2 million metal. We need to build a giant thing.
Like a death laser satellite called Sol.
Or a Borg cube.
We could build a Borg cube, yes, or we could
Just
build a
made of
giant death laser called Sol.
That would be
Shaped like a death laser satellite, you know, like a proper satellite, and you know, not symmetrical. And then it would be an engineering project to try and get it into space, because you'd have to build it on the surface. And then it would have 3 focusing lasers. It would be great. It would look fantastic. I'm not even on the ship. Why am I in the naughty cream room? Queen room. How rude.
Wait, did the ship get finished being made?
I hope so. Yeah.
Then why are we not spawning in the normal place?
No idea. But
I have no idea
it's
what we just
doing
blew
fine.
up, but it's gone.
The cruise missiles hit the first thing that they saw, and it was an enemy ship. It is now dead. Oh, that looks so good. Oh my goodness, that looks good. Look at them.
Oh.
They just spread out so gloriously.
It's despawning. It's a shame because they're not going to hit the new thing.
That's fine. It's fine. Look at that carnage. One after the other.
And then the torpedoes get there. Ah.
And the last group did manage to hit it.
Oh, the Pequod.
Looks glorious.
Yeah.
Is it a sub?
Very yeah, it's a sub. It's a very lovely sub.
It's gone. The front of the lovely sub is no longer there. I didn't get a chance to see it in its old glory. The Leviathan is a little bit too efficient at what it does.
Oh, poor Levy.
Levy, why are you so efficient?
Oh, I don't think there's anything that can stand up against us. It'll be fun to fight a new faction.
Yeah, it will be. The Deepwater Guard cannot deal with this. And to be fair, it's like over 1 million metal, so what are we expecting?
Yeah, like it should be, like they shouldn't be able to deal with it. Like, for the investment we've got, they've got nothing that touches it in terms of expense.
So,
sub.
Once again, we turn to you, gentle viewers, to guide us on our path, to tell us which faction we should fight. Honestly, at this point, we'll probably already have decided, based on the answers that we will eventually have gotten from today's episode. This is being recorded on the 1st of October, but
exactly a week earlier than this one goes out.
Indeed. Hopefully, it will be a difficult faction. I've got my money on
Steel Striders.
Steel Striders, yeah.
Steel Striders.
It's either Steel Striders or the Twin Guard. I think people will go for. If we have to pass through the White Flares or the Onyx Watch, we can just bribe them for passage and then go up there and deal with our enemies. But that is going to be it for today. Thank you very much for watching, and if you would like to check out what EnterElysium has been up to, it's probably just been sitting back, doing no work, as usual. So go and check, and then come and let me know. Wow. You should tell on him, basically.
Wow.
Check his video first, so you can confirm it, because it wouldn't be good if you lied to me. I would feel soiled by your lies. But if you do find out that EnterElysium has been lazy, come back, let me know, and I'll shoot him in the face with a blunderbuss in the next episode.
Oh, wow.
I won't. Because he'll kill me afterwards, like 5 times. It's usually what happens. I kill him once as a joke, and then it just turns into this long saga of him just murdering me when I'm trying to build something. You just can't let it go, man.
Let it go. Let it go. I'm one with...
on that note, we're going to wrap this one up. So thank you very much for joining us, and we shall see you next time. But until then, take care.
Shiny.
Yes, indeed.
Didn't
Stay
get my
shiny.
wrong at all.